Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and making the best use of online study. Today, I will teach you the third lesson of your book, First Flight. The name of the lesson is Two Stories About Flying. This lesson is divided into two parts. The name of the first part is His First Flight, written by Lamb O. Flatty, and name of the second part is The Black Aeroplane, written by Frederick Fawcett. Today we will read only the first part of this lesson, His First Flight by Lamb O'Flaherty. Lamb O'Flaherty was an Irish novelist and short story writer. He wrote almost exclusively in English except for a small number of short stories in Irish language. Dear students, before starting the lesson, I am going to give a small introduction of the lesson, His First Flight. His here refers to a small sea bird named seagull. It is about his first flight. So, the story is an account of a young bird that is afraid to fly for the first time. He believes that his wings would not support him. Despite his younger siblings flying fearlessly with much shorter wings, he could not gather the courage to do the same. His brothers and sister had smaller wings than him, but still they were flying fearlessly in the sky without any fear. They were with their family and they were enjoying with their family, but this seabird could not gather the courage to do the same. To do the same means he could not fly with them because he did not have courage. He was afraid of flying. He was punished to stay hungry if he did not try. His parents, his family had left him alone at a ledge. He was hungry, but still he could not gather the courage to fly. Thus, it was his mother that compelled him to fly by using food as a trap. At last, his mother made him to fly, but how? You will see this in the lesson. The lesson reflects how one hesitates to take the first step, that fear is all in the mind. One should trust one's abilities because the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. To make it more clear, I am going to give one more example from your life. Dear students, if you want to learn swimming, suppose you want to learn swimming, then you will have to jump into the water. And if you will not take that risk, if you will not jump into the water, then it is impossible to learn swimming. Similarly, that seabird wanted to fly, but he did not try. He did not gather the courage. Then it was difficult for him to fly. But at last, how he flew, how he made his first flight, you will see in the lesson. So let's start the lesson. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. Ledge means, here the meaning is written. Ledge means a narrow horizontal shelf projecting from a wall or a cliff. Here cliff. Ledge, ledge means, suppose there is a rock and its upper part is कमिंग आउटसाइड, थोड़ा सा उसका ऊपर का जो पार्ट होता है वो हॉरिजॉन्टल वे से बाहर की ओर निकला हुआ होता है, तो दैट पार्ट इज कॉल्ड ledge. The young seagull was alone on that ledge. His brothers and his sister had already flown away the day before. I had already told you that his younger brothers and his sister had smaller wings, but still they had flown away with their family, with their parents, and they were flying in the sky. He had been afraid to fly with them, and this he here is seagull. The seagull had been afraid to fly with them. Them here means the family of seagull. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink means edge of the ledge, and attempted to flap. Flap means move up and down his wings. He became afraid. Again, whenever when he even tried to fly, he got afraid. He got terrified. He thought that he would never fly. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath. Beneath means down, and it was such a long way down, miles down. जैसे वो एज तक आता था, ट्राई करता था उड़ने के, तो नीचे जो था, जो समुद्र था वहाँ पे, सी था, उसको जो देखकर, उसके वास्ट स्ट्रेच को देखकर डर जाता था. He got terrified by the vast sea and got convinced that he could never fly. He he felt certain that his wings would never support him. He was very confident that his wing would never support him. So उसे लगता था कि मैं उड़ ही नहीं पाऊंगा. So he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. So he bent his head means he was ashamed, and he became disheartened, and thus he went inside the ledge where he usually slept, and he slept at night there because his family had already left him. So students, here are the words meaning. You can see them. Even when each of his brother and his little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink. Just I have already told you that his brothers and sister had smaller wings, but still they were flying. What did they do? They ran to the brink means edge. वो किनारे तक आते, flap their wings. Flap means moved up and down. अपने पंखों को फड़फड़ाते, up down करते, and flew away, और फिर से उड़ जाते. He failed to muster up courage. Muster up means gather. But this he here is small seabird, seagull. Seagull failed to muster up courage to take that plunge. सीगल की जो है हिम्मत नहीं जुटा पाया, गैदर नहीं कर पाया करेज को, ताकि वो प्लंज मीन्स जंप ले सके, विच अपीयर टू हिम सो डेस्परेट. उसको ये सब बड़ा ही होपलेस लगता था. Desperate, hopeless. His father and mother had come around calling to him shrilly. उसके father, mother, they used to come to him and they called him shrilly. Shrilly means in a loud voice with a high pitched sound. तीखी आवाज में उसको बुलाते. अपब्रेडिंग मीन्स स्कोल्डिंग हिम, उसको स्कोल्ड करते, डांटते उसको. एंड थ्रेटनिंग टू लेट हिम स्टार्व ऑन हिज लेज. अनलेस मीन्स यहाँ कंडीशन. ही फ्लू अवे. दे सेड टू हिम दैट इफ अनलेस ही फ्लू अवे, अगर वो नहीं उड़ेगा तो वो उसको वहीं पे भूखा मरने के लिए उस लेज पर छोड़ देंगे. दे यूज टू थ्रेटन हिम. They were threatening him, scolding him, calling him in a shrilly. Shrilly means तीखी आवाज में बुला रहे थे कि actually they were trying that he should fly. But for the life of him, he could not move. But he was so afraid that he could not even move. वो वहाँ से हिलता तक नहीं है, because he did not have confidence. That was 24 hours ago. Since then, nobody had come near him. One day had passed, but nobody had come to him. He was hungry. Okay, the day before, all day long, he had watched his parents flying about with his brother and sister, perfecting them in the art of flight. He saw that his parents were busy, and they were teaching his siblings the art of flying and diving. How art of flight, teaching them how to skim the waves. स्किम द वेव्स मीन्स जो समुद्र होता है उसके ऊपर हल्के से कैसे बैठना है, तैर स्किम मीन्स उसके ऊपर कैसे हल्के से बैठना है उसके सरफेस पे। तो हाउ टू डाइव फॉर फिश, और डाइविंग कैसे करनी है फूड के लिए। ही हैड इन फैक्ट सीन हिज older brother catch his first herring. Herring means a soft finned sea fish and devour it. Devour means eat quickly. उसने देखा कि his brother had caught his first herring and he was eating it quickly, standing on a rope, while his parents circled around, raising a proud cackle. Cackle means a sound, laugh in a loud, harsh way. When we want to praise someone and we make some noise loudly, that is cackle. तो his parents जो हैं बहुत प्राउड फील कर रहे थे क्योंकि उनके सन ने जो है फर्स्ट टाइम फिश को पकड़ा था, अपने डाइविंग की थी। एंड ऑल द मॉर्निंग द होल फैमिली हैड वॉकड अबाउट ऑन द प्लेटो midway down the opposite cliff, taunting means teasing him with his cowardice. Cowardice means कायर, वो उसको कायर कह रहे थे। they were saying that he had lack of bravery, so they were teasing, deliberately they were teasing. Actually they wanted that seagull should fly, he should try to fly, but he was not trying, he was afraid of. The sun was now ascending the sky. Ascending means rising, the act of rising up. Blazing on his ledge. Blazing means shining brightly. उसके जिस लेज पे था वहाँ पे वो बहुत ही सन जो है शाइनिंग, बहुत ही ब्राइटली शाइन कर रहा था। He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. He was feeling hungry and he was feeling heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. Actually he was feeling heat of the sun, and on the other hand he was feeling the heat of hunger. So because he had not eaten since the previous night, he stepped slowly out to the brink means edge of the ledge. जो लेज थी उसके वो किनारे पर तो आता था बट वो उड़ नहीं पाता था, उसके किनारे पे आता है। एंड स्टैंडिंग ऑन, he stepped slowly out to the brink of the ledge. Brink means edge of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing. He closed one eye, then the other. He pretended to be falling asleep. तो ऐसे वो प्रिटेंड कर रहा था, ऐसे दिखावा कर रहा था कि जैसे वो सो रहा है, उसको चक्कर आ रहे हैं। वो कोशिश, वो किनारे तक आता, अपनी वन लेग को आगे करता, दूसरी लेग को अपने विंग्स के अंदर कर लेता, आंखें बंद करता और सोने ऐसा दिखाता था कि जिससे उसको नींद आ रही है। एक्चुअली ही वांटेड टू गेट द अटेंशन ऑफ हिज पेरेंट्स बट स्टिल दे टुक नो नोटिस ऑफ हिम, बट उन्होंने उसकी तरफ कोई भी नोटिस नहीं दिया, ध्यान नहीं दिया। ही सॉ हिज टू ब्रदर्स एंड हिज सिस्टर laying on the plateau, dozing with their heads sunk into their neck. So he saw his two brothers and sisters, they were taking rest, and dozing means feeling sleepy, and their heads were sunk into their necks. ये पक्षियों का सोने का तरीका होता है कि जो उनके जो हेड होता है वो जब सोते हैं तो अपनी नेक के नीचे इस तरह से फोल्ड कर लेते हैं। हैव यू सीन एवर स्लीपिंग ए बर्ड? His father was preening means cleaning, managing, you can say, maintaining the feathers on his white back. ओनली हिज मदर वॉज लुकिंग एट हिम, बस उसकी मदर ही थी जो उसकी तरफ देख रही थी, क्योंकि मदर हमेशा जो है कंसर्न दिखाती है अपने बच्चों के प्रति. ही वॉज स्टैंडिंग ऑन ए लिटल हाई hump मीन्स रेज्ड पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ ऑन द प्लेटो. हर वाइट ब्रेस्ट थर्स्ट फॉरवर्ड, जो यानी कि आगे की तरफ झुकी हुई थी, वो क्या कर रही थी. नाउ एंड अगेन ही टोर ए पीस ऑफ फिश, एक फिश उसने पकड़ी हुई थी और उसको वो टीयर कर रही थी. दैट ले एट हर फीट एंड देन स्क्रैप्ड ईच साइड ऑफ हिज बीक ऑन द रैक. पहले वो उसको टीयर करती थी अपने, उसके पास जो फिश थी, उसके बाद अपने जो बीक थी उसको स्क्रैप करती थी, जो रोक के साथ, जिससे रगड़ना आप कह सकते हो, डिस्कार्ड करना कह सकते हो. द साइट ऑफ फूड मैडन्ड हिम हियर इज सी गड, क्योंकि ही वॉज हंग्री and when he saw the fish in his mother's feet then he got mad and उसको बहुत ज़्यादा excited हो गया, बहुत पागल हो गया कि उस भूख के मारे. how he loved to tear food that way. He also used to uh, tear the fish as his mother was doing. स्क्रैपिंग इज बीक, उसको स्क्रैपिंग करना भी बीक को पसंद था. चट्टान के साथ, रोक के साथ उसको रब करना, उसको शार्प करने की कोशिश करना. एंड नाउ एंड अगेन टू वैट इट, वैट मीन्स शार्पन इट. अपनी चोंच से ने शिकार को फाड़ना, फिर अपनी चोंच को पत्थर के साथ स्क्रैप करना और उसको तीखा करना. उसको वैट करना मीन्स उसको शार्पन करना. ही लाइक्ड ऑल दीज एक्टिविटीज़ which his mother was doing on that plateau. Ga ga ga, he cried, begging her to bring him some food. So he started to cry, and because he wanted food, so he cried in hunger to his mother, which his mother screamed back angrily. उसकी मदर ने क्या जवाब दिया, गा कोला. शी स्क्रीम्ड बैक, वापस से वो स्क्रीम्ड मीन्स शाउट करती है. डिराइसिवली मीन्स इन ए कंटेम्प्ट मैनर, थोड़े से गुस्से में, एंगरली, कि उसको बहुत गुस्सा आता है कि तुम उड़ क्यों नहीं रहे हो, अब खाना मांग रहे हो. तो इसलिए वो इस तरह से बैक वापस स्क्रीम करती है. डिराइसिवली मीन्स बड़ी ही कंटेम्प्टफुल मैनर से, बड़ी ही रिडिकुलस मैनर से. And after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. Uttered means said, produced. उसके बाद 1 मिनट के बाद ही वो खुशी, scream means shout, joyful. तो he started to shout joyfully. Before that he was shouting ga ga ga. He was crying for food, but now he was happy. Do you know why? Because his mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him with it. क्योंकि उसकी मदर ने एक फिश का पीस उठाया और उसकी तरफ आना शुरू कर दिया, तो उसको लगता है कि मेरी मदर मेरे लिए खाना ला रही है, इसीलिए उसकी जो क्राई थी वो जॉयफुल स्क्रीम में चेंज हो गई. he lean means bored, bend, झुकना. he leaned out eagerly, बाहर की साइड वो झुकता है eagerly. टैपिंग द रोक विद हिज फीट, अपने पाँव को टैप करता है रोक पे, कि उसको खुशी भी होती है और अपनी जंपिंग सी करने लग जाता है वहाँ पे. ट्राइंग टू गेट नियरर टू हर एज शी फ्लू अक्रॉस, जैसे उसके पास में आई तो उसके नज़दीक जाने की कोशिश करता है, अपना पार्ट थोड़ा सा बाहर की तरफ वो झुकता है. But when she was just opposite to him, पर जैसे ही वो उसके सामने आती है एकदम in front of him, she halted means stopped, रुक जाती है. उसकी मदर जो है रुक जाती है. her wings motionless, और अपने पंखों को भी वो फड़फड़ाना, अप डाउन करना बंद कर देती है. it means she stopped flying. the piece of fish in her beak almost within रीच ऑफ हिज बीक, उसकी चोंच पे जो पीस ऑफ फिश होता है वो जो है सीगल की बीक के पास बस पहुंचने ही वाला होता है. तो उस टाइम में वो वहाँ पे रुक जाती है, उसकी मदद स्टॉप हो जाती है. ही वेटेड ए मोमेंट इन सरप्राइज, उसको बहुत सरप्राइज होता है कि वाई हर मदर इज नॉट कमिंग टुवर्ड्स हिम, कमिंग नियर टू हिम. ठीक है। wondering, उसको बहुत हैरानी होती है, why she did not come nearer, and then maddened by hunger he dived at the fish। तो जैसे वो जंप, उसको इतनी भूख लगी होती है, भूख के मारे वो मैड हो जाता है और वो कुछ नहीं सोचता कि मुझे उड़ना आता है या नहीं आता, तो वो फिश की तरफ जो है जंप लगा देता है, ठीक है। और thus his hunger forced him to jump on the fish, jump at the fish। These are the meanings: derisively, plaintively, uttered hearted, you can see them। With a loud scream, he fell outward and downward into the space। Loud scream, बड़ी जोर से वो शाउट करता है। Then a monstrous means horrible, terror, fear, seized, caught him। तो वो डर जाता है एकदम, एक हॉरिबल लगता है उसको, डर लगता है कि बस मेरा क्या होगा, क्योंकि वो जंप तो कर चुका होता है, वापस तो लेज पे नहीं जा सकता। एंड हिज हार्ट स्टूड स्टिल, और वो एकदम उसका हार्ट जो है स्टिल मीन्स काम हो जाता है, शांत सा हो जाता है कि व्हाट हैपेंड। ही वाज सरप्राइज्ड, ही वाज शॉक्ड एंड ही स्टूड स्टिल आउट ऑफ टेरर, आउट ऑफ फियर। ऑल he could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute, but this lasted only for a moment, and soon what happened? The next moment he felt his wings spread outward। उसके पंख जो हैं खुल जाते हैं। The wings rushed against his breast feather, जो wind air उसके ब्रेस्ट के जो फीदर होते हैं उसके बीच में से निकल रही होती है, उससे टकरा कर निकल रही होती है। देन अंडर हिज स्टमक एंड अगेन हिज विंग्स, उसके स्टमक से टच करते हुए, विंग्स से टच करते, ही कुड फील द टिप्स ऑफ द विंग्स कटिंग थ्रू द एयर। कटिंग मीन्स उसे फील करते हैं कि उसके विंग्स जो हैं सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं उसको। ही वॉज नॉट फॉलिंग हेडलॉग नाउ, अब वो अपना सिर नीचे नहीं कर रहा था, अब वो उस डाउनवर्ड नहीं हो रहा था, बल्कि वो एंजॉय करने लग गया। ही कुड फील द वेदर, ही वॉज सोअरिंग ग्रेजुअली डाउनवर्ड एंड अपवर्ड। वो कभी ऊपर जा रहा था, कभी नीचे। एक्चुअली हिज विंग्स ओपनड एंड naturally, if he was a bird that he could fly, but he was not trying to fly। he was no longer afraid, अब उसे डर भी नहीं लग रहा था। he just felt a bit dizzy means चक्कर आना जिसे आप कहते हो, a feeling when we feel that something is moving round, everything is moving round and round, we feel ऐसे हमें चक्कर सा जब आने लग जाता है उसे हम डिज़ी कहते हैं। थोड़ा सा उसे डिज़ी लगा क्योंकि इट वॉज हिज फर्स्ट फ्लाइट। देन ही फ्लैप्ड मीन्स मूव्ड अप एंड डाउन हिज विंग्स वंस एंड ही सोर्ड अपवर्ड, गा गा गा। नाउ he had learned how to fly and he was able to fly। Ga ga ga, now this voice is the voice of happiness, and ga kola, his mother swooped means moved, you can say accompanied past him। उसकी मदर भी जो है उसके पीछे आ जाती, जैसे दिखती है कि seagull was flying, his mother also accompanied him। Then his father flew over him screaming, after that his father came shouting। he saw his two brothers and his sister flying around him, उसके brother and sister also joined him। all family members were with him, they were celebrating his flight, and his sister flying around him, curveting, the meaning is written at last, perform a series of jump or on the hind legs, it means जैसे horse jump करता है पीछे के पैरों पे, jumping करना। banking means you can say कि one wing is higher and other is lower, यानी कि थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा होकर जैसे पक्षी उड़ान भरते हैं, tilted होकर, you can say when they थोड़ा सा टिल्ट होकर उड़ान भरते हैं. After that, soaring, moving upward, and diving, moving downward. So this curveting, banking, soaring, and diving, these are the movements of flying. His seagull, seagull and his family members, his parents, his brothers, and his sister were doing these activities. Sometimes they were going upward, sometimes downward, sometimes they were jumping, and sometimes they were tilting themselves. And in this way they were enjoying with the seagull. They were spotting him, you can say. They were motivating him, they were accompanying him. He completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and condemn and commended himself to dive and soar and curve. Again, these are the activities. Now he overcame his fear, and he forgot that he was once afraid of. Now he was diving, soaring, curving, shrieking. Shrieking means, the meaning is given, making a high pitched piercing sound, shrilly. ये भी तीखी आवाज में अब वो चिल्लाना. He was near the sea now. अब वो sea के बिल्कुल नियर आ जाता है. Flying straight over it. Now he did all those things he once feared. He flew straight over the sea. He flied straight over the sea and could see. What he could see? The green sea beneath him, with little ridges moving over it. जो small ridges थे वो भी उसने देखा. And he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. Amusedly means बड़ी ही खुशी से जो है वो स्क्रीम करता है और फुली इंजॉय करता है. सी के ऊपर उड़ता है जब वो देखता है ग्रीनरी, माउंटेन्स, small ridges, and he screamed out of joy as he was showing that he had got the success. He enjoyed his victory. His parents and his brothers and sister had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. His parents and his brothers and sisters had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. Green जो सी होता है उसके ऊपर जो ग्रीनरी होती है, उसके पेरेंट्स वहाँ पे, ब्रदर्स और सिस्टर, his parents, brothers और सिस्टर वहाँ पे लैंड करते हैं. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly means शार्प साउंड में उसको बुलाते हैं. वो beckoning means ऐसे जेस्चर शो करते हैं कि नीचे आ जाओ, कम कम कम, यू ऑल्सो कम एंड सिट लाइक अस. बिकॉज सीगल को उड़ना भी नहीं आता था और समुद्र के ऊपर तैरना भी नहीं आता था, और ये भी नहीं आता था उसको कि कैसे उसको डाइविंग करनी है, कैसे फिश को हासिल करना है समुद्र में से. तो अब उसके पेरेंट्स ने जब देखा कि वो उड़ने तो लग गया, अब उसे डाइविंग भी सिखानी थी, इसीलिए उन्होंने उसको लैंड किया पहले उस ग्रीनरी पे, और उसे भी बुलाया कि तुम भी नीचे आओ जैसे हम नीचे आए हैं. एंड दे कॉल्ड हिम एंड दे with gestures they showed that sit like us. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it, and when he came to his parents, brothers and sister, so his legs sank into it because, and he screamed with fright. फिर से वो डर जाता है. He screamed means shouted with fright means terror, fear के मारे वो चिल्लाने लगा. and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. तो अपने विंग्स को फ्लैप करके उसने फिर से उड़ने की कोशिश की, क्योंकि वो डर जाता है, उसे ये लगता है कि वो इस समुद्र में डूब जाएगा. But he was tired and weak with hunger and he could not rise. लेकिन वो उसके अंदर अब हिम्मत नहीं थी, क्योंकि वो पहले से ही भूखा था, और अब उसने फर्स्ट टाइम जो है अपनी फर्स्ट फ्लाइट भी ली, फर्स्ट टाइम उड़ान भरी. अब वो वीक भी था, भूख भी लगी थी, उसको थक भी गया था, इसलिए वो उस ग्रीनरी से ऊपर उठता नहीं है. Exhausted means tired by the strange exercise. Strange exercise means the activities which he had done before some time. His feet sank into the green sea, उसके feet तो पानी के नीचे चले जाते हैं, and then his belly touched it, और फिर जब वो देखते हैं कि उसकी belly जो है उसको touch करती है, belly नीचे नहीं जाती उसकी, and he sank no further, तो अब जो है उसको समझ आ जाता है कि अब मैं नहीं डूब रहा, बस legs ही नीचे जाती है पानी की और rest body जो है डूबती नहीं है. And in this way he got the confidence. He was floating on it. Now he was floating, उसके ऊपर तैर रहा था वो. And around him his family was screaming, उसकी family screaming, shouting कर रही थी, praising him, they were praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dog fish, और जो है उसकी सभी अपनी अपनी चोंच से उसको dog fish as a food offer कर रहे थे. He had made his first flight. In this way he had made his first flight. Now he had learned flying and diving both, and now he was happy at last. Finally he had overcome his fear and had made his first flight. So dear students, when we take the risk, we definitely get success, as this seagull got the success. Read this lesson again, and if you have any problem, if you then you can discuss with me, and write the question answers of this lesson in your fair notebook. Thank you.